Good morning, students. Wish you all a very happy new year. Wishing you all virtually as of now, but when we meet, I'll wish you personally also. I hope your new year is going fine. Obviously, it is going fine because you're having so many holidays and enjoying at home in the cozy quilts and all. But anyway, we have to start studying. So let's study until you are home. We'll continue with the videos. Okay. So once we meet, whatever problems you will have, we'll discuss in the class. If you do not understand anything, then I'll teach that to you again. Don't worry, there's absolutely no problem. Just so that we can move ahead with the course and your time is not wasted at home, we are sending you the videos. So wherever you do not understand, please keep it marked in your book. As soon as we meet in the class, I will clear all your confusions. Okay. So as of now, today we'll start with English grammar chapter 18, that is phrases and clauses. Today in this video I'll be teaching you the phrases part, phrases and types of phrases. You have already studied it in class 7th, but we'll get a quick revision and we'll see what is given in your book. After that, we'll in the next video we'll start with clauses. Okay, as of now, today we'll study phrases. The book exercises, three exercises, while I teach you in the video, the book exercises are there, done in my book, so you can see from that, and it will be shown to you in the video. You can see from that, mark the answers in your book just after you do the exercises. And there's one last exercise of phrase that will be given to you as a homework, so you do that at your home, and in the next PDF, whenever we send the PDF, I'll give you the answers of that exercise also. You can check and correct. Okay, so today we'll be starting with phrases and clauses. Let's get started. So phrases, firstly we'll go with phrases. Look at the sentences which are given here. The first sentence is, the peacock danced with grace. Now, what is the phrase here? With grace. Second sentence, the man in the black coat is a detective. What is the phrase here? In the black coat. And in the third sentence, the sudden weather change is causing viral fever. What is the phrase in this sentence? It is the sudden weather change. Now, what is phrase actually? I said that with grace and the black coat, the sudden weather change are all phrases. But what is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words which gives some meaning but does not convey a complete meaning. Okay, it has some meaning, but its meaning is not complete. Okay, it does not give us a complete sense. It gives us some sense, but it does not gives us complete sense. Okay, so that is called phrase. And also, how can we check, how do we know that whether the group of words is a phrase or not? See, a phrase will not have a subject of its own. Okay, a phrase will not have a subject of its own. For example, the sentence, the peacock danced with grace. Now in this sentence we have a subject, the peacock, but the phrase with grace, does this phrase have a subject? No, this phrase does not have a subject. Okay, so the phrase will not have a subject of its own. Now, what is a subject? Subject is the thing about which we are talking in the sentence. That is the subject. So, with grace, this does not have a subject. So, a phrase will never have a subject, and it will never have a finite verb of its own. Now, we have studied finite verbs and non finite verbs. Remember, non finite verbs were gerunds, participles, and infinitives. So a phrase will never have a finite verb of its own. It may have a non-finite verb, but it will never have a finite verb of its own. You can see in all the three sentences, they do not have their own finite verbs, they do not have verbs, and they do not have subjects. Okay, so that is how we determine that what is a phrase. A phrase is a group of words which does not have a complete meaning, and it does not have a subject and a finite verb of its own. Okay, now let us delve into the types of phrases. Now, what are the three types of phrases we have studied? The three types of phrases are adjective phrase, adverb phrase, and noun phrase. One is noun phrase, one is adverb phrase, and one is adjective phrase. Now, what is an adjective phrase? An adjective phrase is a group of words. It is a phrase that works as a phrase and also works as an adjective in the sentence. It does perform the function of the adjective in the sentence. सेंटेंस में जो वर्ड एडजेक्टिव काम जो काम एडजेक्टिव करता है वही काम adjective phrase भी करता है sentence में. Just that when we use an adjective is one single word, whereas an adjective phrase is a group of words. Okay, so the same work that an adjective does in a sentence, that same work is done by an adjective phrase also in the sentence. Okay, it qualifies the noun, but just the difference between adjective and adjective phrases: adjective is one word, adjective phrase is a phrase that is more than one word. Okay, for example, just look at the sentence, a dancer with skills. Okay, so what can we say? A skilled dancer. Now the word skilled means talented, who has a lot of talent, who knows how to do it. Okay, so a skilled dancer. Now skilled is the adjective, it is one word, it is adjective. Now instead of skilled dancer, if we write a dancer with skills, okay, meaning remains the same, it becomes an adjective phrase. Okay, a dancer with skills becomes an adjective phrase because it is telling us the quality of the dancer. What kind of dancer? A dancer with skills. Okay, similarly, the next is adverb phrase. An adverb phrase is also a phrase that performs the function of an adverb in the sentence. Okay, now what is an adverb? An adverb is a word that adds meaning, that adds more to the meaning of a verb, okay, or to the adverb, or to another adverb, or to an adjective, right? So what does an adverb phrase do? An adverb phrase adds, like, it does the same function, it performs the same function as an adverb in the sentence. Now see the example, with patience. This is adverb phrase. If we say patiently, it is adverb of manner, right? You know the different types of adverbs, right? Adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of frequency, adverb of degree, etc. Okay, you know all these, right? So if we say patiently, it is adverb of manner. But if we say with patience, then it is adverb of adverb phrase. Okay, it is called adverb phrase or adverbial phrase. Okay, so patiently is adverb of simple adverb, whereas with patience it is adverb phrase. Understood? Then we have the third one, which is noun phrase. Now what is noun phrase? Noun phrase also is the same, it has the same function in the sentence as a noun has. Okay, noun, what functions does a noun has in a sentence? It can be the subject of the sentence, it can be the object of the sentence. I've always told you, while teaching in the class also, I've always told you that the subject and the object, subject and object will always be a noun. Okay, noun or pronoun, right? So when I say the subject and the object, so a noun phrase will also work as either the subject or the object. It can also work as the object of the preposition or the complement in a sentence. Okay, it is very simple. It will function, it will have the same functions as that of a noun in the sentence. बस noun की जगह noun phrase लगाएंगे. Noun लगता तो it would have been one word. Noun phrase लगाएंगे तो it will be more than one word. It will be a group of words. Okay, so it will have all the like qualities of a phrase, but it will function as the noun in the sentence. For example, to lie to others is wrong. What is wrong? To lie to others. So to lie to others becomes the subject of the sentence, right? To lie to others becomes the subject of the sentence. What is wrong? What are we talking about in the sentence? We are talking about to lie to others, right? So to lie to others becomes the subject of the sentence, and hence it is, and we can also see that it is more than one word, right? So it becomes the noun phrase. Okay, now children, let us see from your book. Okay, open page number 108 and you can see see the definition of phrase, the same as I told you. A phrase is a group of words that does not make complete sense by itself. It does not have a finite verb or a subject. I told you this. Example, I love eating chocolates. Now you will say that love and eating both are verbs, but only love is the main verb in the sentence. What is eating? Eating is a non-finite verb. Which type of non-finite verb? Eating chocolates. It is gerund. Okay, it is the name of an action, so it is a gerund. We have studied this, verb plus ing, which does not function as a verb in the sentence, that is gerund, right? So next one is the boy goes swimming every day. Here also swimming, non-finite verb, gerund. Swimming every day is the phrase. Now there are three kinds of phrases: noun phrase, adjective phrase, and adverb phrase. What is a noun phrase? Noun phrase performs the function of a noun in the sentence. A noun phrase can be the subject, the object of the verb, the object of the preposition, or the complement in the sentence. See, I told you all these things. Examples: the box of gold was found by a fisherman. The box of gold. What was found by the fisherman? What are we talking about in the sentence? The box of gold. So it is a phrase and it acts as the subject. Okay, so it is a noun phrase. The children love playing with dolls. What do the children love? They love playing with dolls. Playing, again, here is the gerund. Okay, non-finite verb, gerund. Fine. So it acts as the object and begins with a gerund. Noun phrases here in the sentence beginning with a gerund. Fine. The third one, there are many bundles of hay in the barn. Many bundles of hay, it acts as the complement in the sentence. Okay, so here we have learnt about the noun phrases. Now the next one is, you can see you can pause the video here and mark the exercises, underline the noun phrases in the sentence. You can mark the answers if you want. Okay, next one is adjective phrases. Fine. As I told you that adjective phrases will have the same function as an adjective in the sentence, just that they will be a phrase. See, adjective phrases modify the noun in the sentence. They perform the function of an adjective and usually come immediately after the noun they qualify. मतलब जिस noun को describe कर रहे हैं, most of the times उसके immediately बाद adjective phrase आते हैं. ठीक है? For example, the man with the scar on his arm is a detective. Now if I say this scarred man is a detective, ठीक है, तो scarred man मतलब उस man के arm पे एक scar है, right? So now you tell me the scarred man. If I said the scarred man, scarred would have been like an adjective, but instead of that I said the man with the scar on his arm, right? So this becomes a group of words. It does not have a subject, it does not have a finite verb of its own, and it is a group of words that like is giving some kind of meaning, right? Here it is describing what? It is describing the man. Man is the noun which the phrase with the scar on his arm is qualifying, right? Man वो noun है जिसको कौन से words qualify कर रहे हैं? With the scar on his arm, right? So with the scar on his arm becomes an adjective phrase. Next one, the girl in the blue dress is our class monitor. Which girl? The girl is described by which group of words? In the blue dress. In the blue dress becomes an adjective phrase. Similarly, he lives in a house built with adobe bricks. Okay, now you see house, which words describe the house? The house built with adobe bricks, right? So that here becomes the adjective phrase. Built with adobe bricks becomes the adjective phrase. The last one is adverb phrases. Now adverb phrases modify the verb, the adjective, or another adverb in the sentence. Just the same function as an adverb, just with a group of words. वही काम करेगा सेंटेंस में जो एडवर्ब काम करता है. Just that it will be a group of words and not one single word. Okay, so we have studied the different types of adverbs. We can easily find out the different types of adverb phrases, right? For example, if I say he danced gracefully, तो gracefully क्या होता? Adverb of manner होता. It would have been adverb of manner, right? But instead of gracefully, we wrote in a graceful manner. So it becomes adverb phrase of manner. Similarly, she left the stage after the performance. So after the performance becomes the adverb phrase of time. When did she leave the stage? When का आंसर दे रहा है ना, after the performance, time बता रहा है, so it becomes adverb phrase of time. Next one, Randhir lives near his office. Near is telling about the place where he lives, so it will become adverb phrase of place. Similarly, at great speed, it is telling how fast, so it is adverb phrase of degree. Next one, twice a year, like how often in a year? Twice a year, so it is adverb phrase of frequency. And last one, I wore a thick pullover for warmth. Why did I wear? For getting warmth, because I needed warmth. Okay, so that is adverb phrase of reason. So exercise is done, you can see, and exercise D will be your homework. Okay, in the next PDF I'll be sending the exercises, you can copy it down. Thank you, students. I hope you had a nice time studying after so long. Okay, do the exercises and I will send the rest of the exercises and the homework as well in the PDF. Have a great time ahead.